So, I'm here with my DNA results. I did the DNA swab back in September, and I'm ready to reveal my DNA results, my history, my genetic makeup, who I am, and kind of put aside, things I've heard when I grew up from my grandma and my mom about, you have Irish blood, you have Native American blood, you have all these different blood types, and this is your ancestry. Now I can kind of say, this is what I am. I am 22% this, I am 19% that. And I don't have to be that specific, but I can say, this is where my ancestors came from. It is a piece of me, is a part of who I am. And I'm glad to know that I get to color in that kind of empty spot that has been missing for a long time. So this is my journey, learning about who I am, at least the past. And so this is what it looks like. You're looking at my screen right now. And this is what the portal will look like once you get your DNA results. And when you log in, you have your DNA story, DNA matches, and then DNA circles. And I think this is something you have to continue to pay for. But I'm going to go over here to discovering my DNA story. And it shows, it says estimate. So it says 22% Benin, Togo, Nigeria, Senegal, Ivory Coast, Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana, Cameroon, Congo, Mali. So all like West Africa. And then I'm gonna click on here, low confidence regions. And okay, I see Iberian Peninsula. Like my first study abroad experience was in Spain. My master's program was in Spain. So, Spain has a deep place, in my heart. That's my second home. And then it says Ireland, Scotland, Wales. So my grandma and my mom were right about the Irish blood, and some Great Britain. And this is pretty cool. Like I knew I was gonna be mostly from Africa, it's kind of known. But it's kind of cool to see what other places that you come from, because I truly believe that everyone is has a small piece everywhere. And this is pretty cool to kind of see this live, kind of like in your face that this is real. And this is cool. And so I'll click on stuff. This is like, so not only do they give you numbers and break down your DNA, they give you information. So they talk about the migration from West Africa to the Caribbean. My father, who I don't know well, was born in the Bahamas. So it's kind of cool to kind of see, kind of putting both, then kind of the story that I've been missing together. All right. So 550 of your DNA matches are genetically linked to this migration through shared ancestry. So it's like your own history lesson. I've never been one very keen on history. I can never remember anything, but this is pretty cool to have your own history lesson. And it seems as if they give you like different topics that you can do further research. Ooh, South Carolina. You know what's funny is that I moved to South Carolina last year, and not knowing anything about South Carolina, not even knowing or even realizing that this is where I was going to go. I knew I wanted to leave Miami and like experience something different, but I didn't know I was coming to South Carolina. But to see that South Carolina is part of my history, it's kind of like fate having its way of connecting me to the past. So I think it's pretty cool to see that. Yeah. What's this? So basically, when you're going through and if you decide to take this journey, is you never know what kind of information you gain, but they do for the low cost of $79, $80, and I'm not promoting, I'm not getting paid for this, but you get information that you can do your own research. Without this, for me, I wouldn't know where to start. You know, you start with family, but I just have my immediate family to kind of depend on. Like I don't have like great great aunts and great great grandfathers kind of pass down that history. I only have the memories of my grandmother, my mom, my uncles, and that's it. So there's not much history we can do. And so gives me some background into who I am and my family. It's my family, man. So I'm gonna go on and I'm gonna go to, it says view all DNA matches. View all DNA. So I have, wait, it says 419. So this is my mom right here. So she's my mama. Okay, so I got my brother did it, my grandma did it. No, this is my grandma, my brother. And so it shows here that this could be possible second and third cousin. Third cousins. See, this is a scary thing that you walk out in the world and you not know, you can be passing your family and not know it or date one of them. But yeah, this is pretty cool, and I'm happy I had the chance to do it. I know I was scared because I had read somewhere where someone received really vague and kind of ambiguous results. Just like generally these are the regions that it didn't give any breakdown. And I was worried that, you know, you pay this money for tracking your DNA and all you get are vague results. And that's what I was afraid of. But you can see here that that's not the case. They actually break it down by the percentages and they give you some background to it. So they're not just leaving you like, how do you get from Africa to the Caribbean to South Carolina? Like why these different regions, why these different countries go there. So I definitely will do some research and I will keep you up to date with what's happening in my journey. And if you have a journey to share, if you are, you know, connecting the past to your present, to your future, please share that. Don't let that be something that you hide. But even if you do, I think again, it is your journey. You carve out that path the way you see fit. And so I'm doing this and I want to share with you to kind of encourage you. If you want to take this journey, you should. I highly recommend it. And my baby right here do too. So until next time.